Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the home of West Park Leeds Rugby Club for this National 1 match between Leeds Tykes and Sedgley Tigers. And I'm going to start off, first of all, just apologising for the network. It's not very strong round here, and the locals have just told us that it's a poor network connection here at the ground. So if we can get pictures out to you, we're doing a good job this afternoon. Vinnie Morley with you. Hopefully for the whole of the match, but we'll play it by ear, and I'll apologise in advance if we do drop out or anything happens. I will do my best to keep the stream going and use every power in me will to try and keep this match live for you this afternoon. We'll start with the teams, and we'll start with the home team first, and starting with the front row: Toby Williams, Captain Adam Brown, Will Dennis. Second row of Louis Guthrie and Tom Collins. Back row of Lucas Walsh, Connor Walker and Eddie Brown. Scrum half is Ewan Lawton. Fly half Eddie Crossland. Wings are Henry McNabb and Will Yates. Centres Ben Dixon, Charlie Venables, and full back of Kieran Davis. Now I've only got one change from what you can see on the screen, and apologies to Leeds fans, there may be players that have changed since I've had the print off, but I've got Alex Pleasance at 16, Jordan Cordy 17, Chris Bell 18, Patrick Spice 19, Sam Taylor 20, and the director of rugby is Pete Seaborn. So look at the Tigers. Front row: John Blanchard, Ben Gregory and Danny Rylance. Locks of Bob Birtwell and Billy Addy. Captain Connor James, Lewis Bradley and Isaac Dean to make up the back row. Jacob Tanzi is scrum half. Ollie Glass, fly half. Wings of Sam Thorpe and Reece Henderson. Centres: Matt Law comes in for Nathan Pope and Zane Ainsley, and Andy Riley's full back. Replacements are Ozzie Downham, Adam Mallinson, Beltus Nonley. First start of the season for Alex Bemtouche, or first appearance of the season for Alex Bemtouche. And number 20 is Matt Sturgis. Head coach is Scott Barrow. Our officials today here at the Sycamores: referee Ben Rayner, and assistant referee 1 Daniel Rowlands, and assistant referee 2 Ian Farrell. We'll have a look at the table, see how the teams fare up. Tigers have played 2, all teams have played 2, so Tigers have won 1 and lost 1, and Leeds Tykes have lost both the games. However, it must be said they have played 2 of the favourites for National 1 this season: Plymouth Albion at home and Rotherham Titans away. So obviously a very tough start for the home team as the teams are coming out. And just to anyone new, it's Vinnie Morley here. I'll be doing camera and commentary, so bear with me. You won't get the same level of commentary we do at usually at Park Lane with Joe and Tom and Alex, but at least you get to see the pictures and hear me chunner on a little bit. You can see the Tigers players are out, keen, as the home team led out by the captain. Eddie Crossland will be getting us underway. Make sure I get the timer going on the clock. Ben Rayner, the ref's just waiting for the clock to tick over to 3 o'clock. Oh, and getting the ball helps as well. I'll just start the scoreboard timer now. Jacob Tansley opting for the box kick early. And good knockback there. I think that was Reece Henderson for the Tigers. And Tykes are playing an advantage already. Going all the way. Great start for the home team. I believe that was William Yates, and apologies for no replay. But line break and great break through the centre. And you probably can understand now a few issues with the camera angles here at Sycamores, but Eddie Crossland with the conversion attempt. Just to the left of the picture, through the window of the stand. And it's just come off the post, so early start for Leeds Tykes. And they had an early start against Rotherham last week when I read Pete Seaborn's review of the match. They were leading 7-5 after 20 minutes last week, Tykes. It's gone out, so it will be a line out for the Tigers. .30 metres out from the Leeds Tykes try line. Then Gregory gets the ball back from the line out. I think the referees stopped it, I think, for a knock-on. So it'll be a scrum for the Tigers. I do apologise to anybody watching the live stream there. I did put the just noticed I put the points on the wrong team. I think that's just a natural habit because of Tigers have been at home for the first 2 games of the season. So apologies to Tykes fans, if you've just joined us, that is. It's a bit scruffy coming out of the scrum, the ball. Knock on by the Tigers, so it will be a scrum now for the Tykes. Ewan Lawton with the put-in. Great work from Lewis Bradley battling for the ball, and he's won a penalty. Yeah, not releasing. So Ollie Glass will kick the ball into touch. And it's 5 metres, and I do apologise. They are fabulous, some of the old stands, but they do have a floor in them before the age of cantilever. So Ben Gregory will be throwing this in just behind that pole. Tigers are moving the playing advantage, and they've got the try there. It looks like it could be Connor James with the try. Ollie Glass with the conversion, and Ollie Glass got awarded the star player last week. And I was speaking to the commentary team afterwards to say about Ollie's stats, and I'll take them off the as he's taking this kick. And a great kick from Ollie Glass. I'll just put those stats up quickly. He's got an 80% success rate since COVID. He's not the team's first choice kicker. It hasn't been in the 5 seasons. 80%, and that one for this year is 66%. So the average is around 70. So Ollie Glass has got a great success rate compared to the average in National 1. Playing an advantage here. Oh no. Tansy with the kick. I think there's an advantage there for possibly high tackle. Bit of a dummy there by Crossland. I think there's an obstruction there, so Ben Rayner's going to bring the play back to this side of halfway line, just in front of me here. I suspect it was for a high tackle. Captain Adam Brown will be taking the line out. Clearly taken by the Tykes. And penalty to the Tigers. Again, not releasing. Tigers definitely moving this ball quicker in the line out. We're aiming to take it quicker. Taken by Birtwell back to Tansey. Lewis Bradley wins the penalty. And looks like Ben Gregory. I'm sorry about. I'm trying to say the ball's been paid to Lewis Bradley. Tansey going left. Ball's been turned over on the left wing. Tykes have it now. And it's been kicked forward. Andy Riley to collect. Billy Addy driving forward. Big lock from came over from Hull. Ollie Glass looks at Rhys Henderson on the wing. And a great try from Rhys Henderson. Great work from Ollie Glass again this week. Great work there from between Glass and Rhys Henderson, the winger. First try of the season for Henderson. He was Nat 1 or National 1 top try scorer last season with 21. And Ollie Glass is taking his this opportunity back at fly half really well. I think that's just gone to the right for Ollie Glass, so the score remains Leeds Tykes 5, Sedgley Tigers 12. One try to the Tykes, 2 to the Tigers. Crossland starts it again. Bradley now. A great run. Great work from the Yorkshire player. I should say Yorkshire born player. Plays for Sedge in Lancashire. And penalty to Tykes, I think offside from the Tigers. Crossland will kick it for the line out. And just a reminder that we haven't got the greatest of network connections here at West Park today, so I've reduced the definition of your screen. Hopefully it doesn't impact it too much, but I've had to try and lower it to try and stabilise the network connection, so it might not be as good as it was last week, the resolution on your screen. But The ball has gone out, but and it will be put in for Sedgley Tigers. And also a reminder that the clock on the screen not necessarily accurate with the refs. We just start it, or I just start it at the start of the half and let it run. But the referee does stop the clock when required. Tigers, not a clean line out, but they have won it. They've kept the ball. Glass again with a kick up into a bit of space. It's gone out for a line out, just out probably 30 metres from the Tykes try line. Decent kick there from Ollie Glass. And I heard somebody else shout, "Well done, Ollie Glass," in the background. You might have heard it, picked up on the mic. Adam Brown with the line out for the home team. Maul is moving a little bit. I suspect I've just heard they use it, so he's got 5 seconds to move that ball. And they have done. Crossland. It's gone back. Henderson again. And there's advantage to the Tigers. About 40 metres out. A great run from Reece Henderson. Looks like Zane Ainsley there, making move down the left. Hands it to Addy once again. Addy piles forward. Looks like Danny Rylance. And referees awarded the penalty for offside. Glass will kick it out for a line out behind the Leeds stanchion here. Just want to shout out Graham Crack Riley for the Werther's Originals. Gave the team last week and the week before. Bit of a surprise when they were soft inside. Weren't used to that, but thanks, Crack. Thanks, Gareth and Cam, for your comments. If anyone wants to make a comment, shout out where you are in the world. We'll do our best to give you a shout out. I know Cam Ainsley's watching from just north of Wellington in New Zealand, and Gareth, I think Gareth, if I remember rightly, did tell me. I think he's from North Cheshire. Won't go for the exact guess, but around that area. Tigers still moving the ball. Henderson again. He's looking busy as the winger today. I think there might be an advantage. I can't see the ref. I thought I saw his hand go out. But a little bit of a, I would imagine, after, I was going to say, with that little grubber, I imagine there was an advantage being played. So I think it's probably a bit wide for Ollie Glass to take an attempt at a kick, so I think it'll be a line out and drive again. So Ben Gregory behind the screen with the line out. It has been won by Tykes and kicked out, so the Tigers will get a line out about 15 metres further back from where they were. Birtwell with the grab. Oh, the balls, it looked like the ball slipped out, and it has. It's kicked down the pitch. Andy Riley doing the clearing up, and that's a great kick. I'm not sure it's a 50-22, is it? I think it is. The ref has just gone a yard past, and it is. What a fantastic kick by Andy Riley there, claiming the 50-22 from a point of jeopardy to a point of attack. Fantastic work. Birtwell with the win. So, not mention the conditions today. It's actually probably the best they have been since they've got here. Don't seem to be driving rain as much. But, certainly the conditions all the way down. Another advantage to Tigers here. The weather all the way down from Whitefield to we're about a mile from Leeds Bradford Airport. The airport is right behind me, about a mile as a crow flies, and the weather's been terrible all day. It is driving rain at the moment, but believe it or not, it's actually a little bit better than it has been. And the Scalpy going out with the kicking tee, so Ollie Glass will be making an attempt at adding the extra 3. The wind is behind him, so on a bad day, he's got the correct conditions to be able to make this kick. Glass adds the extra 3, extending the lead to 10. It's not particularly warm here either. For the third week in September, a little bit on the chilly side. Everyone's wrapped up here in the stand. Birtwell wins it. It's gone backwards. Definitely the handling is difficult today. It's a decent kick out, and Matt Riley practicing his volleying skills. It's oh, the ball's gone. He must have been brought back in. It's kicked out on the full, so the Tykes will get the line out from probably about 20 metres out from the Tigers line. It's a long line out, but Tykes do retain the ball. Ball's gone out wide and right, a long pass. Try and open up the Tigers' defence. Ball's dropped, but it's not gone forward. Great take, it was on the half volley there. Could have gone forward, but held the ball. Crunching tackle there from John Blanchard. Good tackle, and it's a knock on. I suspect that's a knock on. I think the referee is trying to encourage him to play on. It's been kicked down the pitch. Crossland's grabbed it. Tykes are experiencing their best bit of possession in the whole game. But the Tigers are keeping them in their own half. Referee not rolling or not rolling away. And just getting a change here. Isaac Deans is coming off. Picked up a knock, and Alex Ben-Batouche making his 20th appearance for the Tigers, his first of the season. And he actually picked up an injury last season, pre-friendly, a shoulder injury, scoring a try. I think he might have got that excited. He did his shoulder in. But, he's on now for Isaac Dean, so he'll be going. It'll be interesting to see where he is. He usually is a lock, so I don't know if the Tigers will move their forwards round to accommodate Ben-Batouche. Ben Rain says it came off the player's foot, it wasn't forward. And I think that was a knock on, so it'll be a scrum. Remind you, if you haven't done so already, please give Bullsport a subscribe, a like, hit notifications, and every time we go live, postal media will get notified. So clock's off as a couple of players look at getting a bit of treatment. And just to confirm, I looked over at the scoreboard to see what the time was in the first half. Thought we've played more than 15 minutes and 29 seconds. That's the actual time. So we haven't got a scoreboard with the time in the ground. So like I say, it's just a guide. I've got no connection with the referee, so I can't tell you where we are in the first half, but I don't think we've had too many stops with the referee, so I'm sure there must be about 28 minutes. Jacob Tanzi putting the ball in for the Tigers. Lewis Bradley again with one of those bounding runs. Tansy's going to kick it. Is it going straight out? I think it's gone straight out. Second time. It's only inches in it, but it does make a difference. Oh yes, Billy Addy with the break for the Tigers. I didn't see that coming, I must admit. Connor James there, driving forward. Looks like Danny Rylance. Moving forward, and I suspect he's not released the ball there. Quick penalty from Leeds Tykes, and the pass to no one, and Henderson decides to give it a kick. Bit of scruffy rugby there, but I suppose you've got to accept the conditions are going to have some sort of play on that. And Leeds have the ball. Oh, that's a terrible kick there. I think he might have poleaxed his own player there. Funny things happening on a day with tricky conditions. One from the Barrow family. That's Scott Barrow's family. Yeah, if I could, I'd move there. If I had a still saw something like that, I'd chop that the poles in that are holding the stand up. I don't think it'd be frowned upon. But must mention that Scott Barrow actually did play for Leeds for 4 seasons. I was having a chat with him before the game. His stats, we were talking about his Wikipedia page, and they don't seem to be too accurate, those stats there. But he did play 4 years. As I said, he didn't play against the Tigers though while he was at Leeds. He was probably under one of the names. He started off as Headingley and Leeds Carnegie, Yorkshire Carnegie, and finally Leeds Tykes a few years ago. So played under a few different names. I think Bob Birtwell's had a bit of a knock. He's walking along the side, so I don't know. Looks like Adam Mallinson's going to replace Bob Birtwell, so it'll be interesting to see where Mallinson's going to play. I would imagine he'll probably go. Would he go as a flanker? I'll be interested to see this, because Gregory's going to stay at. I think he's going to go. Yeah, it looks like Lewis Gregory's gone in at number 8. Adam Mallinson wearing 17s at 7, and Alex Bembatouche is wearing 19 is at 6 at the blindside flanker. So quite a number of changes there for the Tigers early on in the game as well. Don't know if Bob Birtwell's going to be out for the rest of the match, or is it just something he's going to recover from. But Tigers have scrum 5 metres out. Tansy's looking left. The ball's once again Lewis Gregory. Right on the line, Tansy left again. Ball's loose. And I think there's a penalty and there's a yellow card for one of the quickly taken. So I would imagine for the rest of this half, Leeds Tykes will be down to 14. Tigers need to make sure they take advantage of this. Oh. Andy Riley. Looks like Sam Thorpe on the left. And it is a try. Looks like Sam Thorpe and a second try for him if it is. Tigers they did take advantage of Leeds Tykes going down to 14 men due to infringement that Ben Rayner noticed in that attack. Another tough kick for Ollie Glass right out on the pitch. You might not be able to see it because the definition's not that good, but the rain is driving across the Sycamores. And it's missed by Ollie Glass. So the score remains Leeds Tykes 5, Sedgley Tigers 20. Probably about 5 minutes to go to the half-time whistle. And I'll try and see if I can just get... You can probably just see the rain blasting across your screen there. Give you an idea what the conditions are like. So the Tigers will be playing into that wind. So it may look like a decent lead, but anyone that knows or played sport knows that conditions have a big impact. Andy Riley with the up and under. Oh, and a knock on by Ollie Glass. Need to keep playing the ball. The whistle hasn't gone. Yeah. As the conditions show playing behind is the preferred for either team. Not happy. Ben Rayner's not happy with the scum, so it's been reset. Thanks for the feedback, Chris Payne. Appreciate it. Don't forget, if you're watching from anywhere in the world, give us a shout out from whereabouts you're watching this broadcast. Love to hear from people all around the world, as well as Sedge and Leeds Tykes fans. It's great to know we've been seen far-flung places. Andy Riley again with the clearance. Ball's another scrappy line out, and it's going to be a put in for the Tigers, as it was knocked on. And just give you my videographer colleagues, those covering the match for Leeds Tykes and Rugby. And I'm glad I'm under the cover of this stand. Yeah, Ben Ray's not happy. Don't feel that the scrum was straight from Leeds Tykes, so will be a penalty. I suspect it's got to be close to the last play of the first half. It's not gone out. Oh, it has. It's just tried to punch it back in. The Leeds Tykes players. And apologies to any Leeds Tykes fans that struggle to recognise. I can't have the match report and the lists in front of me and work the camera at the same time, so I just hope you appreciate that you've seen the match. And turn over at line out again. I think that'll be half time. I think that's just a kick to half, and it is. And with that, it's half time here at the Sycamores. It's Tykes 5, Sedgley Tigers 20. Two teams that so far this season have had strong first half and seem to, well, the Tigers have lost one match on the last play of the game and given 2 points in the last play of the game last week against Sale. So there's a lot to play for in this. It's certainly not over. The Tigers are going to be playing into the wind, so I'm sure Leeds will take advantage of that. But with that, I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back with the second half shortly. Welcome back to the Sycamores, Bramhope, which is, if you look at Bradford and Leeds on the map and you look north of both of them, they're in between near Bradford Airport. I missed out on a few messages, so Bland's Nan's been back on. Julie, thanks for the message. Will Hall, brilliant work, guys. Come on, Sedge, and that's Jude Hall. Phil Mickelbrus in Antalya in Turkey. And Will Hall just confirming that from Unsworth, that's near Whitefield. Dave Morton, yes, Dave, you can tell I'm a cricket fan. I think got Lewis Bradley mixed up with Lewis Gregory. So apologies to the Bradley family if you're watching. I must have mentioned Lewis Gregory instead of Lewis Bradley. And Chris, thanks for the result there. Nat 1, Leicester Lions 12, Blackheath 47. Quite a win there for Blackheath, but I suppose not a surprise. That's I'm a predictor. I think I had Blackheath down as an away win there. They look fairly strong this year, Blackheath. So we're just about to get the second half underway, get the scoreboard running. I do appreciate all your messages, so thanks for anyone getting involved. It really makes it worthwhile when you're freezing here in the stand, especially in the darkest bits of winter. So Ollie Glass getting us back underway. Statistically, both teams are, for this season anyway, not strong in the second half with scoring points. Tigers 82% of the points so far this season in the first half. They are playing against the wind and the rain, so it's going to be difficult anyway, even if they had a good ratio. And certainly Pete Seaborn said that Leeds Tykes had started off really strongly last week, but they petered out after the first quarter of the game, so it would be interesting to see who can dominate the second half. Suspect Tigers will have the work cut out with that weather. And it's early part of the second half is being played in the Tigers half, and remember that Leeds Tykes scored on the left wing first minute of the game, so they started that off very strongly. The rain's even stronger now than it was during the first half of the game, and it looks like the Tykes are playing the advantage. It's in good kicking length with the wind, but I can't see. They are two scores behind, but I can't see them going for the points here. They're deciding which side of the ground to take the up for line out. It's going to go this side. Crossland, Eddie Crossland with the kick. Clean take out from the Tykes. Ball slipped out, and the Tigers have it. Can't see who that is on the ground with the ball. And certainly. I think the key kick has been made. All right, Jacob Tanzi. I think it did touch the Leeds Tykes player, but you can't see the assistant referee's hand there, but he's pointing to a Leeds Tykes point. And another scruffy line out. And somebody shouting here that it was a dummy throw. I didn't see the second movement. But I suspect a knock-on has been awarded there. Scrum is going ahead. And it is a Leeds put in. And referee Ben Rain has not happy with the way that Leeds have been approaching these scrums this afternoon. It's penalised them. It's a free kick to the Tigers. Ollie Glass will clear it, and I suspect you can hear a bang on the roof, and there it is as the ball bounces off the iron roof here at the Sycamores. And a shout out to Glenn Hutton's brother-in-law in Egypt watching it. Glenn sent in the link and he's tuned in. He's a Yorkshireman, but he seems to be enjoying the broadcast despite the current result for the Yorkshire team. You don't get this at Premier League football matches. Just waiting for, it's a Leeds Tykes put in. Oh no, he's giving it to, there's a bit of confusion here. The referee and assistant are talking. And I think it's going to, is he going to knock on and it's a scrum? It's a straight scrum that. Crossland with the ball across the pitch, and and Tykes have got a chance here to score. And it's just been kicked away by a Tigers player. I suspect that's Andy Riley, but it's difficult to see in the actual driving rain. Just give you a little bit of a flavour for it. It's like it. Absolutely. We did have quite the downpour last week at Park Lane, but this is just, it's been raining the whole match. And I suspect it's going to be a goal line dropout. Ollie Glass will clear it. It's a bit of a scruffy clearance, but the ball came back to Tigers. It's fallen back, and they've still got hold of the ball. As suspected, the conditions are playing a big part today. It's a penalty to Tigers for offside. Not sure if the clock's been stopped, but the Tigers are taking the time coming across. Sam Thorpe's just having his right knee, being strapped up, so we'll just wait for him to. And a message from Sarah Ainsley that Zane Ainsley's uncle Scott is watching from Lytham St Anne's. So we've got Lytham St Anne's and Wellington from the Ainsley family. It's great to have you tuning in. Oh, there's some random jumping going on there, but Tigers have got the ball. I think that was Connor James. Lewis Bradley, got the name right this time. Drive down again. I think that could have been Connor James again. Bradley again. Tansy's looking right. Glass goes for the kick. Worked in the first half, but it's been picked up and cleared down. And it will be Ollie Glass that tidies this one up. Henderson on the right. And the Tigers have not spent any time in the Tykes half. They're battling the Leeds Tykes themselves and the conditions. Good tackle from Sam Thorpe. Tackle awarded penalty to Leeds Tykes. It's a good kick. Andy Riley tried to keep it in right on the touchline there, but just couldn't keep it in. So it'll be probably about 18 metres from the Sedge try line. From the Leeds point of view, it'll be important to get a try shortly. Tigers will need to ensure that try and keep a clean sheet in the second half. See Beltus Nonley's on for Danny Rylance. Tight head. I think Tigers have got that ball. It's one of those moves where I didn't know who had the ball, but the Tigers have got it. They'll be wanting to get out of that 22. Tansy's going to look at kicking. It will be into the wind, so he won't get too far, but and it was charged out, and it will be the Tigers put in. So, as expected, scrappy game. Two teams that want a win. I suppose Tykes need a win to get the season going. They need to get a point. Tigers will be looking at these games, hoping for wins, looking for wins. There's Bradley. It's another drop ball, and it's a knock-on. Playing advantage on the knock-on. Ball's out again, loose. Did it go back? It's gone back. Still playing advantage. Understanding from the knock-on. Suspect that may be over now. And the referee giving a knock on, so it will be a scrum to Leeds Tykes. About 10 metres out. Reminder that the clock on the screen you can see won't be accurate with the refs. It's just a guide, and time is off. It's just a guide, so bear that in mind. I think last week we played to about 52 minutes. Some National League latest scores from Chris Payne. Thanks, Chris. We've got Bishop Stortford 5, Plymouth 12, Clifton 5, Rotherham 14, Rosslyn Park 14, Moseley 7. And wow, that's a score at Haywood Road, Sale 28, Rams 12. So that's not helped me predict a league. Thanks for the updates, Chris. I'll try to keep checking in on the chat as we go through the game this afternoon. But just give you an update. Tykes 5, Sedgley 20. The Tykes have scored a try. Tigers 3. Tigers will need one more for a bonus point, which they haven't achieved yet so far this season. 5 tries for the Tigers. And I have got the stats somewhere, but I think it's 2 so far. 3 now for Leeds Tykes. So 8 tries in the season for the Tigers and 3 for the Tykes. Not an official stat, but I think that's where we are when I did my preparations. Ball's out, and a penalty to the Tigers. I'm not sure with the vote. Very scrappy game it is. Balls bobbing around, knock-ons, no real pattern to the play. But it's what the game's all about. It's not all about dry days and quick pitches. It's about grinding out results in these conditions. Ben Gregory with the line out. Gregory with the put in. It's a knock on from Tykes, it looks like. And Tigers on the ball, and another penalty, and a little bit, from the Tigers' point of view, a little bit of easing of pressure there. And another kick for Glass. And you'll hear the bang very shortly on the roof. Oh no, just missed. Tigers approaching this quicker than the last one. It's a bit scrappy, but the Tigers keep hold of the ball. Gregory got the ball back. Belter's Nonley now, driving forward. Aussie Downham. Suspect Austin Downham's on for John Blanchard. Didn't see the swap over. The Tigers have won that from a knock-on, so a little bit of territory. Looks like Ben Gregory's picked up an ankle injury. Owen Booth checking him out there. So we may be looking at a swap in the pack again. This time Mallinson moving to hooker if Gregory's not fit to go on. Getting a strap on there. Not sure that towel's going to do any good for Ben Gregory. Well, thanks for joining us. If you've just joined us on the broadcast, Plus Sport, give us a subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks to everyone that has done so. Starting to build up a little bit of following. We're getting National League Rugby out there. The voice of Sedgley Park. People understanding, getting to see all these other teams that the Tigers play. First time for me at watching Leeds Tykes play. First time up at the Sycamores at Bramhope. It's great to be able to get round and see this level of rugby. I think Gregory is fit to go on. So we'll rejoin. Katanzi will be putting it in. It certainly is Ozzy Down and replacing John Blanchard and Loosehead. Bolton Nonley, tight head, and Gregory in the middle. Zucker. Andy Riley with the kick through. It's been kicked back, and it's a long kick with the wind, and it's skidding all the way back. Gosh, kicks it against the wind and takes it to about 25 metres out. Line out to Leeds Tykes. It's a long throw. It's been claimed by the Tigers. I think the ball might have been knocked on by Leeds Tykes, but Tigers got the advantage. Beltus Nonley now. Here's a penalty. High tackle on Beltus Nonley there. Glass brings it forward to just short of the 10 metre line. I suspect we're about halfway through the second half now. Clock on the screen is just a guide. Ben Gregory drying the ball. I'm not sure where we're getting dry towels from now at this point in the game. Must be an endless supply from somewhere. It's a turnover, and a clean turnover by Leeds Tykes. And a penalty. Not really away, and a quick penalty at that. Tykes need to start playing like this. Definitely a level of urgency needs to be stepped up from the home team if they want to get anything out of this game. It's desperate defending from Tigers, desperate attacking from Leeds Tykes. Not sure if that was a signal by the ref that they're playing advantage. And there's definitely an advantage now. I suspect it'll be a penalty. And I was going to say, I suspect the Tigers need to be ready for these quick penalties. Not going to be going for the post now. Got to be inches in it. The referee, Ben Rayner's, keeping a beady eye on that ball. And I think, oh, it's been turned over. I don't really know what's happened, but the ball's been kicked and it's gone straight up in the air. And Reece Henderson, I think, was going to try and claim it, but the referee's called it back as a knock-on. So the Tigers will get the put in at the scrum. Very messy. Some updates from Chris Payne. Thanks, Chris. Latest Bishop Stortford 8, Plymouth Albion 13, Clifton 5, Rotherham 31, Dings. I'm not sure about that. Tykes. The Lions 12, Blackheath 47. That's full time. Rosslyn Park 19, Moseley 17. So that's sounds like a cracking game. And Sale have extended the lead by 3 points from last time we checked. So Sale 31, Rams 12. So a surprise down there at Haywood Road, and I suspect that Sale kicked off at the same time as us, so can only be about 20 minutes left there. I don't think Rams, or can they? Are Rams going to turn that round like they did against Sedgley Park 2 weeks ago? Certainly keeping National 1 interesting in the early days. And we'll be back at Park Lane next week. I think it's Clifton off the top of my head. Probably should have double checked it before I said it, but I think it's Clifton. But we'll be broadcasting from there. Hopefully we'll have, I'll say inverted commas, a proper commentator. Technically I'm a commentator, but we'll have hopefully Joe or Alex, or Joe and Alex, taking us through, and we're getting live updates from one of those guys of the scores. But I really appreciate Chris Payne keeping us updated. And I don't know if you can pick up the rain on the roof. It's I'm going to say it's been incessant for at least half an hour, 40 minutes. The rain's not stopped the whole match, but it's, the rain's been incessant for, I suppose, just at the end of the first half. So Jacobs wanted to put the ball in, and the referee is going to be happy with the scrum. Ball's come out, and Tansy does decide to clear it down. And to be honest with you, I think Sedge will be happy if they get a win here. I'm not sure going to be too bothered about the bonus point. Probably not the right thing to say, but I just think they want to just get this win. They're working the socks off this second half just to, with the elements, just to stopping Leeds Tykes from getting that score. And I don't think the referee was happy with something in the line out, and the Tigers have taken the ball quickly. I think that was Ben Gregory. Downham now. Got in off his feet. I'm not sure that. I suspect that was Matt Law that had done that. And they're going for the kick. So I suspect this is a tactic now that if they're not going to win the match, they're going to try and get the bonus point. So Eddie Crossland's going to attempt to add 3. We'll take them within 2 scores. Leeds Tykes. And just a shout out from Nick Law that Ben Dixon was a student of Nick Law's. That's Matt's dad, and they both played at Newark a couple of years apart. But Tigers Centre and Ben Dixon played in the Nottinghamshire area at Newark a few years back. And it's added the 3. So Leeds Tykes 8, Sedgley Tigers 20. Probably about 15 minutes left. 2 scores in it. Leeds Tykes with the breeze. So it gives the home team a bit of hope there. It's the first points they've scored since the first minute of the game. Oh, sorry about that. The wind's catching that. But it gives an opportunity for Sedge to get the ball, and they have done. Looks like Henderson. Walters non-lit. Sturgis is on now. Matt Sturgis kicks it. It's not getting very. It's not going very far. It's definitely 50-50 those balls now. Bruce Bradley grabs the ball, the loose ball. But has he not released it? The ball's gone into touch. And it will be a Tigers put in. Can't see that on your screen, but Toby Williams, the number 1 there for Leeds Tykes with the scrum cap on. He's at the front of the line for the line out. Looks like Tigers have got the ball there. So it's turned over. Matt Sturgis kicking it again. I'm not sure what happened to the Kieran Davis, not sure what happened to Kieran Davis there, the full-back for Leeds Tykes. He lost his balance. Oh, I think Ben Gregory tried to kick the ball out of Eddie Crossland's hand, but Crossland just moved it away from Gregory's foot. Tigers celebrated that turnover and penalty game. Was it as if they won the match? It just shows how much pressure the team are under. Matt Riley going out with the drinks bottle. Matt Sturgis having a word with Ollie Glass. And just go through a few scores from Chris. Bishop Stortford 8, Plymouth Albion 19, Clifton 5, Rotherham 28. Ollie's just going to take this, so we'll come back once he's kicked the ball. Ollie Glass, just come down here, try and get him in. Rosslyn Park 26, Moseley 24, that's fantastic. And a full time at Haywood Road, Sale 31, Rams 17. Great result for our close neighbours. And a cheeky little line out from the Tigers there. Ben Gregory throwing it to Ozzy Downham. Oh, great drive down. On another drive down, I think it hit his hand, but it's gone all the way down. Stayed in. Sam Thorpe's just got it. Couldn't keep the pan in as quick as the ball. Glass with the high one. There's a few Tigers offside, so they're not telling it. Kieran Davis tried to control it as if he's playing football. He didn't do too bad, seeing it's a not correctly shaped ball. Penalty to Leeds Tykes. And a shout to Ozzy Downham's missus. He did say miss. I didn't get your name, so he did say you're going to watch it in Edinburgh. So I should have asked for your name, so I do apologise. But if you're watching in Edinburgh, thanks for tuning in. And I will ask what your name is for next time. Well, I can only imagine there's about 7 minutes on the clock here. I think the Tigers doing the best to hold out. Leeds, a try and a converted try for Leeds, even at this stage, should earn them a point. And a credit to the grounds people as well. This ground has held up fantastic, considering all the rain that's going on and the rugby. Tigers another penalty. So yeah, credit to the grounds people here at Leeds Park, West Park, Leeds. Conditions are great. Steve Hazelby loved it when he got here today, so it's fantastic. So you'd usually see a pitch cut up, but certainly doesn't look like it. Looks like a billiard table out there. Sturgis once again with the kick. Crossland is looking for it, but it's a bounce that just missed a Tigers player there. I think it might have been Matt Lott, but I think Ben Rayner's a bit harsh on Leeds Tykes. That's probably about took it about a metre away from where the infringement occurred. But tried to go for touch, but he's not made it. Andy Riley's kicked it back, and it's probably about, apologies for the poor camera work there, it's probably about 25 metres out. Yeah, just a reminder, if you've just joined us, the clock on the screen is when the second half started, but we've not been stopping the clock when the referee stopped his, so we've probably got 5 minutes to go, I suspect. Oh, that's a knock on. So conditions are having the biggest influence on today's game. Great catch there from Sam Thorpe. He was under pressure. He could see the Tykes player come in. Ball's loose, and it's a knock-on again. And the frustration in the stadium, or the stand from the Leeds fans, is pronounced. Leeds have got themselves into good positions. It's just conditions. Have really played against the home team. It's the same for both. John Blanchard there. Don't look too bad, Julie. Had a little bit of a smile on his face there, so I think he'll carry on. Matt Sturgis to put the ball in. Just while they're setting up, I think I made a decision on the player of the match. See if I can get in before the scrum. And there he is, Lewis Bradley. He started off as a flanker. He's ended the game at number 8. He's done some great drives. And although on my own I don't usually go for picking the player of the match, I just felt that Lewis Bradley, and I got his name wrong first in the first half, so deserve that. Lewis Bradley is the Plus Sport star player. And he'll be a recipient of a Plus Sport star player mug. Tykes are finishing this game strongly. But you've got to, with a couple of minutes to go, you've got to say that Tigers have done quite well defending today. Certainly in the second half. It's come back for a penalty. I'm not too sure what was that for. It was on around halfway around. High tackle. But certainly in the second half, conditions against them. Leeds have been piling that at the line, and so far with a couple of minutes, I don't want to tempt it, but so far with a couple of minutes to go, the Tigers have done quite well. Now, if you've been following the Tigers this year, last 2 games, last play of the match on both occasions have been a try for the opposition. So I suppose psychologically from the visitors' point of view, that if they can see this match out without giving a try, I'm sure that'll dissipate any demons they may have at the end of the match. It's a long throw again. Tigers have it, and that's it. Matt Law kicks the ball out, and that's the end of the match. So, great result for the Tigers on the road. Final score is Leeds Tykes 8, Sedgley Tigers 20. League points, that equates to nothing for Leeds and 4 points for Sedgley Tigers. And as the players shake hands, just want to say thank you for joining me at the Sycamores. Vinnie Morley has been calling the game for you this afternoon. Next week we'll be home at Park Lane with the commentary team. But don't forget, if you haven't done so already, give us a subscribe, a like, share. Anything you do helps promote National League Rugby, and especially Sedgley Tigers, as well as all the other clubs who play in the division. And with that, I'm going to sign off and say thanks for joining me today. And see you next week.